everyone, welcome to JSP Business Talks. My name is Jenny. We're going to continue on our topic that we titled Why Small Businesses Fail. Most of you know I have been in business for almost half of my life. I've been running my beauty supply for the past 16 years. So when it comes to small businesses, I have a lot to say. So we started this topic by talking about getting the right location for your business. If you want to start up a business, you have to have the right location. If you don't have the right location, you are doomed. Number two is we talked about rent, making sure that your rent is very, very affordable. And we also talked about capital, how to save up money for your business. So go and watch my previous videos where I talk about this stuff. So today we're talking about still a continuation of why small businesses fail. So today we're talking about lack of planning. So other people will take this lack of planning in business, they will take it to another direction. But today I'm going to take it to a direction that makes sense for you and I, a direction that makes sense for just ordinary people like you and I. Because, when they talk about planning, a lot of people talk about planning when it comes to big organizations, big structural enterprise. That's not my focus here. My focus is planning for you as a small business, as somebody who has maybe a beauty supply, or who has a retail store, or somebody who has a salon, or who has a small, like a Dollar Tree kind of, where people can come and just grab one or two things and go. So that's my focus on this topic, because the reason why I'm making this is I want to broaden your horizon a little bit so you will understand what it means to have a proper planning for your business. So today we're going to talk about lack of planning. One of the reasons why small businesses fail is because they don't have proper planning. They lack planning. So my question to you is, what plans do you have to reinvest your money? Because yeah, it's good to start up a business. It's good to want to have a business. The profit that comes, what plans do you have to reinvest that money that comes into your business? Your plan, does it include reinvesting the money, or does it include going shopping, buying expensive handbags, going on luxurious vacation, or buying things that will not yield profit to you? Your plans, or your planning for your business, does it include you reinvesting the money that you make from your business? Because that's how your business is going to thrive. I remember when I opened my beauty supply, I didn't have nothing. It was just empty shelves. I just didn't have nothing. I remember when people would come in, they'll be like, oh, she ain't got nothing. They would literally walk away. I remember a lady who came in, she took some product. When I rang her up, it was about $100. She asked me for blow dryer. I said, I don't have blow dryer. She said, well, I'm not going to buy because I just want to buy everything in one shop. I said, but I just opened. You can buy this from me and go to another beauty supply and go buy the hair dryer. She said, no, I just want to do one-stop shop. She left. I went to the bathroom. I cried. I said, oh my goodness, the first time I'm going to handle $100 in my business. Oh my goodness, I cried. But guess what? That same evening, an older lady came, and she was just nice. She was so pleasant. She bought stuff from me. She bought product, and I was able to make that same $100. So reason why I'm telling you this story is, when you make money, you have to reinvest the money. So you should be one of your plans to reinvest the money, not the money you make. You take it on vacation, take it on luxury necklaces, or luxury jewelry, or luxury, lavishing your life on. Reinvest that money. So that should be one of your plans, to reinvest that money. Another plan that you should have is how to attract customers, to your shop. What plans do you have to attract customers? More often, people say, oh, my family members are going to support me. My friends are going to support me. I tell small business owners, when you want to open a business or when you open a business, count your friends and your family members out. Count them out, because these people will not support you. Even if they support you, they come just to see whether you're actually making it. They come to see. I had a friend back in the days. I told her I was going to open a beauty supply. She discouraged me. Oh, you just came to this country, you don't know nothing, you have to work in McDonald's first. When I opened my beauty supply, after 2 weeks, I told her that I opened my beauty supply. You know, she came. She sneakily came, parked in the parking lot for more than 30 minutes. We're just looking around outside the shop. So she didn't know that I saw her. When she came in, later on, when she came in after 30 minutes, she was just, it's okay. It's okay. Do you know that somebody gave her $1,000 to buy hair for her and sent back home? She told me she was going to come to my shop to use that $1,000 to buy hair from me. She never did. She went to a Korean beauty supply, used that same $1,000, bought hair. She didn't make any profit from that. She called me. She said, oh, I'm so sorry. I went to a beauty supply and I used the whole $1,000. I said, you know what? I cut this lady off. I just cut her off. So the reason why I'm telling you this is you have to differentiate between your family members and your customers. So you have to have a plan on how to attract customers. Number 2 is how to keep your customers. You have to make plans on how to keep your customers. Take, for instance, when a customer comes into my shop, whether they are just looking around or they are buying or whatever, as soon as somebody walks in, I'll be like, oh, I like your dress. Oh, you, I said to them, you enjoying the weather? Just from there, we just started a conversation. I remember a lady, so many of them, that came in and we were talking for almost 1 hour. She forgot that she had her food being cooked in my neighbor Chinese store. We were just talking. So that's how I keep customers. As soon as somebody walk into my shop, oh no, you have become my father, you have become my brother, you have become my family members, you have become my sister, you have become my mom. That's how I keep customers. I don't rely on family members. I don't rely on friends. Now my customers, now I turn them into family members. I turn them into my friends. I remember, let me give you this story. When I was opening my beauty supply, I had a dream before I opened. In that dream, I was asking God, how do I keep customers? How do I attract customers? You know what? Somebody told me in my dream, there was a voice I heard in my dream that told me, be an instrument of love. So plan, ladies, or gentlemen rather, plan to be an instrument of love. Sometimes we're caught up in somebody coming in to buy product. There are people who are going through stuff. There are people who are going through pain and headache. When they come into your shop, that is an avenue for you to minister life into them. That's an avenue for you to encourage them. That's an avenue for you to talk to them, because you never know what they are going through. I remember a lady, quickly. I remember a lady who came to my shop, and it was during this Christmas. I asked her, said, are you done with shopping? She said, no, she doesn't have anybody to shop for. She started crying. I asked her, I said, why are you crying? She said, that same time of that year, that her only grandson died in a car accident. And to make matter worse, her daughter would never have any child anymore. I said, because the daughter was injured too. I said, do you believe in God? She said, yes. You believe in Jesus? She said, yes. I said, let's hold our hands and pray. This was my first 2-3 days of opening my business. We had hands together and we prayed. Guess what? 6 months later, she came back to me. She said, do you still remember who I am? I said, no, I don't remember who you are. She said, remember the lady that was crying here? You prayed for her daughter, and for her grandson that died? I said, yeah. She said, guess what? I said, what? She said, her daughter is 4 months pregnant. I was running around the shop. I was screaming. I was jumping. I was like, woohoo! Right now, that daughter has 2 children. There's no time that woman is in my vicinity of my business. There's no time she comes around that she doesn't come to say hi to me. Mind you, she's not my regular customer, but she will always come to say hi to me. She doesn't forget the prayers that we had together. So that's what I'm telling you. Make yourself an instrument of love. Make yourself plan to be an instrument of love, because you never know what people are going through. Sometimes we are caught up, I want to make money, I want to make money, and we'll forget the most important thing in people's life is touching their hearts, is touching their emotions. I remember a lady who came early in the morning when I opened the shop. She was buying some earrings. I said, what is the occasion now? She said, she was going to the mortuary, mortuary to go dress her dead husband. She started crying. I held her hand and I hugged her. We prayed. So you never know. If I was caught up in myself, I would have been like, how much are you buying? Oh, how much are you buying? Oh, how much are you not buying? I didn't do any of that. I just wanted to know what was the occasion. She said she was going to the mortuary. I was like, oh, let's pray. I wasn't expecting that, but I said, let's pray. You know, so be an instrument of love. Plan to be an instrument of love, because I feel having a business is a part of, we are there to make money, but it's a part of ministry. It's a part of loving people. If you don't love people, if you don't have the love for people in your heart, don't even venture into business. Don't even venture into starting your own business, because you're going to see people of all walks of life, people of all echelon, people of all timber and caliber. So it's your duty to help the old, the young, the poor, the rich. That's just your duty. So plan, please. I'm begging you to be an instrument of love, because that's how you retain your customers. So you also have to plan on how to sell yourself, to sell your job, to sell yourself. So I always, when somebody comes into my shop, I know I have 30 seconds or 1 minute to give an impression of myself. I know I have just that minute to give an impression about myself. So how do I start? As soon as they buy something, they're leaving, I will be like, first of all, when they come in, how are you? Good morning. No matter how I'm bringing up customers, when somebody come into my shop, I always say hello, and I keep ringing. When that person buys, what are you doing? What are you going to? From there, we'll start up a conversation. You know, with a minute, I'm done doing my sales business, my sales job. Guess what? The next time they are coming to my business to buy stuff from me, because if people don't forget conversation you have with them, people don't forget the sales job you did on them, people don't forget how you make them feel. People just don't forget that. I had a lady who came in yesterday. She didn't buy anything. I directed her to another beauty supply. But guess what? I had a 1 minute conversation with her, and she was happy. When she was leaving, I said, have a good day. She said, you have a better one, my dear. Oh, that was so touching. That was so touching. It was just amazing. So another thing is which I'm going to elaborate more on this, is plan to dress to kill for your business. Plan to dress to kill for your business. Plan to smell good. I'm going to make a separate video on how to dress as a small business owner, because I see a lot of business owners, they dress raggedy when they come to their job. If you tell me that you have a salon, your hair is not kept. If you tell me that you sell beauty supply, you are not put together, you don't have your makeup, your body is not put together, I'm not going to buy from you. I remember a friend of mine who opened a beauty supply. I mean, it was nasty. I told her, I said, you don't smell good, you don't look good, your wig is outdated. My great grandmother wouldn't even wear the wig that you're wearing. She was like, I like it the way it is, I like it the way it is. Guess what? She closed her business. She closed her business, because if you're telling me that you can do my hair or you can sell my product, I'm looking at you first like, what are you wearing? What do you have on your face? When people ask me in my job, why do you always do makeup when you come to your job? Why do you always dress good and smell good? I said, because when you smell good, when you look good, when you dress good, you don't put too much effort in convincing people to buy your product. When somebody comes in to ask me about makeup, because they see makeup on my face, I don't struggle to convince them. Even sometimes when I recommend something to them, they'll buy it. I'll be like, oh, Jane, are you sure? Are you sure? But they just buy from me because they believe me, because they see it on my face. They see what I have on my face. So it makes sense for them to believe me, because I wear it on my face. I remember a lady who told me that she does makeup. To be honest, I never saw makeup on her face. So I was always doubtful if she can do makeup, if I can recommend people to her, because I never saw her with any makeup before, even though she showed me pictures, but I never saw anything on her. So I didn't recommend anybody or send anybody to her. So please, my friends, my subscribers, plan to succeed in your business. If you don't plan, you're gonna fail. This is one of the reasons why small businesses fail, because they don't plan how to succeed. They don't plan how to dress. They don't plan how to reinvest their money. They don't plan how to retain customers. They don't plan how to attract customers into their business. And always be cheerful. Be cheerful. Be happy. Be cheerful. You know, because when people come in, they can tell if you're a mean person or you're a happy person, and that will determine the length of your conversation with your customers or with your clients. I hope this makes sense to you. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and give my video a thumbs up. My other YouTube channel is called The Unbreakable Woman. I'm going to put it right here. It's called The Unbreakable Woman, where we talk about women issues, where we talk about, you know, helping one another, helping each other. So go ahead and also subscribe to that YouTube channel. I will talk to you next time. Please do take care of yourself and take care of each other. Bye.